Here's some dating advice.
What's your body count?
The metaverse. In his daily routine, he would wake up and go to the bathroom, take a shower, and even commute to work.
As a woman, I'm going to tell you what we are not attracted to.
The worst text to send a girl.
Comment on another Meet a Date.
Could you take pictures of my quick?
Or what?
My streamer just ran over a pedestrian.
I don't want to see you like chasing after it. That's like, ugh.
Where y'all always got something to be mad at.
I was having a great day until you showed up.
Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you for tuning in. Be sure to show your support by hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Let's get into it.
Here's some dating advice. There are a few questions you have to ask any guy when you meet him. Number 1, does he have a boat? Thank you.
Me and Alyssa are going through an emergency today. We want to be on a boat. So we're going to DM guys on dating apps and see if one will let us on. Attempt number 1. Let's see if it works. It worked.
What you want me to say, guys? I mean, that is exhibit A of why these women come at you every different angle. Because they want to try to see if you would do whatever they want. Because they basically, if you look a certain way and you have the right appeal, you can get what you want. Attempt number 1. It only took one shot. Hey man, you got a boat? Oh, it's just a numbers game. At the end of the day, it's a numbers game. Just like men play the numbers, women can play those numbers too. Just remember, she ain't your girl. It's just your turn. See, at first I was going to go in about how goofy she was looking and trying to get all this attention. But man, have you ever ridden mass transportation? Have you been on the train in a big city? You get people panhandling, trying to sell you something, entertaining, all these things. So the best thing you can do is mind your business. That's the business that pays you, and move on. So nothing out of the ordinary here.
What's your body count?
20.
20.
Let me go to my notes app. I'll just show it to the camera. This is a list. So, you know, we got all that.
Okay, so
period.
like...
I don't regret a single one. We all have fun.
Okay, so like
we
on
all
a
have
number,
fun.
how much you think that
This
is?
got to be at least 60.
At least 60. She got 60.
I have more than that. Yeah. Are we counting work or not work? Because I do this for work.
Okay.
Yeah, so if we're counting work, I don't know. But if we're not counting work, like 98.
Never mind. I want to catch up to her, so I am going to another guy. I am. I said I wasn't, but now I am. I got to catch up.
Stop it. Get some help.
Your Honor, I'd like to present Exhibit B. This just shows you why it's so much harder for a man to date out in these treacherous times. I mean, she was able to say, hey, you mean this category or that category? Because I can cut one off and still dwarf your numbers. And the other girl, she said, man, I got some catching up to do. And she gonna get it too. Man, I was trying not to be, stereotype them like, oh, all the tattoos and this, that, and the other, showing a lot of skin, this, that, and man, they proved me right. Good luck, fellas.
You know, we're talking about social media, about just not having Instagram on your phone and not dealing, and you feel better.
One of the issues with social media, it's been pointed out by many people, is that I think maybe particularly Instagram, people look like they have a much better life than they really do.
Right.
So
by design.
Yeah, people are posting pictures of when they're really happy. They're modifying those pictures to be better looking. Even if they're not modifying the pictures, they're at least selecting the pictures for the best lighting, the best angle. So people basically seem they're way better looking than they basically really are.
Right.
And they're way happier seeming than they really are. So if you look at everyone on Instagram, you might think, man, there are all these happy, beautiful people, and I'm not that good looking, and I'm not happy, so I must suck. When in fact, those people you think are super happy, actually not that happy. Some of them are really depressed. They're very sad. Some of the happiest seeming people, actually some of the saddest people in reality.
See, that's the difference between living for actually other people. You're out there seeking their approval through apps and social media. So you're only showing all these highlights. Hey, look at me. Things are so great. Don't you approve? Give me those hits. Give me those endorphin hits. Well, really, they're putting up a good front. Which is why I just couldn't see myself dating someone that was tied to their phone. If they're like constantly strolling, or if we're going on a few dates and they're snapping all the foods and they got to be all like this, you're all in the club and you are tied and tethered to that device, you're not for me. Because I already told you before, I'm not going to be your photographer. We ain't going to sit up there. We have to actually live and appreciate and be present in this world. But if you guys want to put up with it, have at it.
Lives full-time in the metaverse. In his daily routine, he would wake up and go to the bathroom, take a shower, and even commute to work. He claims that he spends 24/7 in the metaverse because it's a better living environment. After work, he gets into his metaverse bed and watches movies on his large virtual flat-screen TV.
What's the long-term effects of that? Like, does this guy wear glasses already? Like, it has to, like, impair you some type of way. I mean, it reminds me of two things. I know you're already thinking it. Ready Player One, but Metaverse hadn't caught up to that then, so why is this guy, maybe he's just getting used to it and he's gonna be like King Kong around there. I'm used to navigating, so when it does catch up, we'll be far, far behind. And then it was similar to, like, remember the movie Inception? You know, The Dream Within a Dream. If you haven't seen these movies, go check them out. They're great movies. Big box office movies. No spoiler alerts here, right? I mean, it's been long enough. But in those, they were in basically the dream world. They went down there because that life is better than what they currently have. But unplug for a little while, get out there and smell some roses.
As a woman, I'm going to tell you what we are not attracted to. A man can't text you good morning, you're gone.
The worst text to send a girl. The morning text.
The good morning and the good night text give girls the ick.
So I gotta know, this is an actual conversation that I've had in real life within the past week. The good morning text. We had several women complaining that these guys were doing it, much like these ladies in the previous clips. Now, you gotta let me know, fellas, are you a good morning, grand rising, hey, beautiful type of texter? And do you get a good response from that? I mean, they want you to show up, but they want you to show up in all these other different manners. Basically, the advice that I gave to the young lady that was asking that, I said, well, take it easy on the guy, because you ain't talking about nothing. He said, good morning. You ain't giving him much to work with. But I want to know. Comment down below. Let me know the success rate that you guys have had with this.
My roommate on another meet a date.
I told you, you cannot go wrong with the Jackie Chan movie. He and Owen Wilson together are magic. You know what I was thinking about? How many shoulders are in 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it's not dumb. Come on. You gotta admit that was kind of smooth. The most fun I've had in a long time. I really, really like spending time with you. Can I kiss you?
I guess I'm just old. I don't know. I see the allure, but technology isn't that advanced just yet. There's no physical touch. You're not really there. But seemed like he was pretty successful. You just have to learn to translate that in the real world.
Could you take pictures of my quick?
For what?
My
Picture of your...
Yeah.
For?
Just a post. Could you be in the picture?
That's right. It's like that sign at the zoo. Don't feed the animals. Don't feed the influencers. Take your ball and go home. He was with his old lady. I was waiting for her to step in and be like, yeah, little one, kick rocks.
Streamer just ran over a pedestrian while driving under the influence on her live stream, and the cops let her go without punishment. Recently, a streamer named VP was driving while talking to viewers in her chat, but if that wasn't already bad enough, VP had also literally shown herself getting high on camera right before this. So while she was driving, barely paying attention to her surroundings, she accidentally ran a pedestrian over. In the recording of VP's live stream, you can hear this loud bump and see the car jolt as it hits this random woman crossing the street. Immediately, VP pulled over and asked the woman if she was okay, to which she replied no. After talking to this woman a bit longer and asking how she could help, VP came back to her stream and told the viewers that she just hadn't seen her. She claimed that she had been blinded by the sun and said that she would have to stop the live stream to try and resolve the situation. But a few hours later, VP went live again, explaining that the woman was fine and that a cop had let her go. VP said that the police officer admired her for turning herself in, since there's apparently a lot of hit and runs in LA, so he decided to cut her some slack. However, many regular viewers of VP's live stream say that she's gotten into many similar accidents in the past, also while being intoxicated.
I've never gotten out of a traffic ticket in my life. She is out there picking people off on the sidewalk and gets to walk scot-free. You write her a warning? Mr. Officer, who is going to pay for my hospital bills? I am hurt. There may be some internal bleeding right now. I can barely walk. Man, are you okay? No. Call the ambulance.
Number 2, and this one I learned the hard way. When a man is running after the ping pong ball in beer pong, literally running, I'm like, okay, we're not chasing after that thing. Let that thing stay. Let that thing fall off the table. Run away. Run far from you. You wait till it stops and then you go pick it up. I don't want to see you like chasing after it. That's like, ugh.
Man, that list is longer than that body count list from those clips previously. And that's a hard task.
Where y'all always got something to be mad at. I see no good reason why an actor of any race can't play any historical figure. It's acting. You know, you got Queen Charlotte coming out from Shonda. And the internet be internet. Muhammad Ali. Snow White. Queen Elizabeth II. Y'all are so immature. Hold a bit. Leave the animals out of this, please. Martin Luther King, what? The man who stood against the naked. Get out of here. Obama. Simone Can he be snooped? Please. Rosa Parks. I ain't finna move. Under the sea.
As well. Yeah. So I hope this was really worth it to you. You really wasted my time and my energy today.
I hope you have a better day.
Oh, well, I was having a great day until you showed up and decided to waste my time.
Do you mind if I close my door?
I don't mind, ugly.
So, yeah, I'm done dating.
That was a date? That was a first date? She felt comfortable to say all that. She probably got rejected. That's what it was. He was like, nah, I'm cool. I ain't trying to go back to your house. And, you know, women don't take rejection well. But let's hear the story.
So last week, I saw this girl on Mutual. That's the Mormon dating app. So anyways, I see this girl, very gorgeous. She's got like her business information and her phone numbers on her profile. And she does like teeth whitening and esthetician stuff. So I was thinking, if you're game, I could pay you to whiten my teeth. And then if you were attracted to me and we hit it off, I could ask you out on a date. And I said, sounds good. We just got released, so I can be there in like 25 or 30 minutes. So 5:10, so 31 minutes. I was 1 minute late. I was like just trying to find a spot. So I park my car where I'm not supposed to be parked, in front of her thing. It says permit only. And I walk in and I'm like, hey, I must be confused because I don't see any spots open on the street to park in. And she's like, I told you could park over at the Megaplex, with like all this attitude. And I was just like, okay, I'm gonna pass. And so I turn around and I start walking out the door. And this must not have been her first rodeo, because immediately she starts filming. And she chases me out the door. I'm not kidding. She chases me out the door. She runs over to my car, she's like taking pictures of my plates. She's like, I'm going to call the cops and I'm going to tell them that, because I told you there's $100 cancellation fee. And I'm like in shock. Because I'm like, what is going on right now?
Can you imagine if this woman treats her business like that, you know, the place and entity that you have to try to get money out of people, can you imagine what it is like dating her? What about when she actually gets frustrated with you in an argument? This is the first meeting. This is customer service her. Can you imagine nagging wife her? Badgering girlfriend her? Golly, all that mouth and attitude? Yikes. He did the right thing. Get up out of there. Hopefully, when she called the cops, he got that same cop that was letting this other broad go that was like running over pedestrians. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. I appreciate you for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.